What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What to do? What to do? Coach Tyreek here, also known as TyFlipzz. I hope all is well. Happy Thursday to you. As always, let's talk about tumbling. I do believe that whatever it is that we're looking to get or to achieve as a tumbler, like the work that you put in, as an athlete, as a tumbler, or whatever you're looking to do in life, like that work that you put in is the work that you'll get out. So, for example, if you're looking to get let's just say you're looking to get a back handspring. You're looking to get a back handspring, right? And you say, okay, like my goal is to get a back handspring. Right now we are in June. Yes, we're in June right now. So we're in June. My goal is to get a back handspring by, let's just say, I don't know, like September, October, or by the end of the year. That's our goal, but we're only working on that back handspring maybe like once a week. Now, if you work on that back handspring once a week, do you expect the skill to come easier, or do you expect it to be harder? And on top of that, if you're just working on it once a week, and if the goal is to get it by maybe like September, October, then I would say that it's depending on the athlete, but at the same time, I would say that's probably not going to happen because the work that you put in once a week, let's just say you're working for about like an hour, right? So if you're doing an hour for your back handspring once a week, that's about 4 or 5 hours throughout the month. Now, if you add that all up, let's just say it's either September, October, or whenever, or maybe November. Like that's still not enough time put in to get that skill. And maybe you understand everything very well, but at the same time, I don't believe that skill should be rushed because when you start to rush skills, and you want to work on maybe like a standing two back handspring or three or four. If you have issues with your first handspring because it was rushed, you will then have issues with your second back handspring, and then your third and your fourth. And the same thing applies for your back handspring tuck. If you're looking to get a back handspring tuck, right, and you have issues in your first standing handspring, like let's say you're undercutting your handspring, maybe not producing enough power. I was on my Instagram live not too long ago, and athlete was like, hey, like I need help with my hamstring because I need help on doing multiple hamstrings because I'm not producing enough power. Now, I'm not saying that they rushed it, but at the same time, when we want to get skills very, very fast, it's more than likely it's probably not going to work out the way that you want it to work out. And I always say, like, hey, like progress, but progress and make sure that everything you're doing makes sense. So that when you want to work on double, triple handsprings, when you want to work on a back handspring tuck, make sure that you have checked off all the boxes, and that's why what you put in, you'll get out. So like, if you're working on that handspring every day, let's say work on handspring for 1 hour every day. There's a big chance that you'll get that handspring by September, October, because you're literally doing 7 hours for the week. And if you're doing that from now until September, October, then you're definitely getting, I would say you're definitely getting a handspring. If you are working hard and if you have the right coach, you'll definitely get that back handspring. And for me as a coach, I believe that when the athlete and the coach, when the communication is there, when the trust is there, when things make sense, that's when things become much easier for the athlete. And also we can overcome, some athletes say, mental blocks. I don't believe that word should be used. In my opinion, I don't believe that an athlete saying that they have a mental block. I don't believe that. I don't believe that word should be used unless it's something serious. But if we're talking about, oh, like, I did my round of handspring yesterday or maybe like 2 days ago, and I can't do my handspring now, I don't believe you should call that a mental block. What you should call that is I'm confused about what's going on, or like maybe like how can I get through this? Now, if you're dealing with well, like I said, some people call it a mental block, but if you're confused about doing a round of handspring, well, one, I would talk to your coach and see exactly what you guys can do to figure things out. Two, I would have your coach give you a list of things you can do at home. So then when you go back to the gym, that round of handspring is easier to do. Three, I believe that with every tumbler, they do get stuck at certain skills, and that feeling of not being able to go. I've been there before, and I know what it feels like. But at the same time, you have to understand that what you're going through right now, like what you're going through right now as an athlete, as a cheerleader, is not going to be bigger than what you're going to be going through when you leave the mats. So 10 years down the line, when you're looking to be a lawyer, a nurse, or actually a mom or a dad in a family, like when you're taking care of your kids, that's going to be way bigger than what you're going through right now. So what you have to understand is like, what's going through your mind? That's one. And two, like, why do you feel uncomfortable with doing this round of handspring? And start to do uncomfortable things when you leave practice. So, for example, I know every cheerleader loves to be on TikTok. Not all of them, but a lot of them like to be on TikTok. So my thing is, I would say, hey, take 2 days off of just not going on TikTok. Or take 2 days off of just not using your phone. Because in my opinion, social media is a poison to many athletes. Because I do believe that some athletes get that bump, or they come across certain thing when they see stuff on social media, like maybe an athlete falling on their head, or maybe an athlete doing a certain skill. Oh shoot, that's a little bit too much. Like, oh my gosh, wow. So doing things that make you feel uncomfortable, maybe cleaning your bedroom, maybe washing the dishes, maybe not eating something that you really like to eat. Like things that make you feel uncomfortable will make you stronger, and it will also test you more as an athlete to make you do things like your round handspring or your round double on the floor. And that's one way you can go about it. There's other ways you can go about it when we're dealing with things like that. But at the same time, I do believe that what you face now as an athlete, it won't be as big as what you face off the mats. And that's pretty much it. Let's talk about tumbling. I'll be doing these, I would say, twice a week. So if there's something you want to talk about, I would say drop it down below, or just send me a message. Hey, like, Coach Tyreek, I want to talk. Let's talk about this next time, and I'll be doing these like on a Monday and Thursday. I believe those are 2 good days for me. So if there's something you want to talk about tumbling wise, then share it and let's talk about it. And that's pretty much it. See you guys next time. Bye bye.